back. Infamous walkthrough. Hard difficulty. Evil karma only. And you're gonna start off home sweet home.
I thought you were gonna watch TV.
Battery's dead again. You mind putting on a freak show?
Sure. I'm glad it's good for something.
So here Zeke's gonna teach you about the basic controls of the game as far as your electrical powers go. So holding L1 will get you to aim mode. R1 will let you shoot a little lightning jolt. It doesn't use any of your energy and is the most versatile attack you will have ever. It is your good old bread and butter. That is how you will have taken out most of your enemies in this game. Not to mention it will also charge battery packs and switches and all that other stuff as well. Also, thankfully, you have a little aiming reticle, and what I didn't find out on the demo a little while before the demo came out was tapping L3 or R3 will let you switch shoulders, so you can shoot over left or right shoulders, which helps when you're aiming around corners. And also, your little basic lightning jolt attack does have really impressive range. It doesn't reach, impossibly far away from the map, but say that a train girder down there, I could hit the corner of it and be fine, but no further than that, just about. And then there's this TV pirate host guy who occasionally pop in on your adventures. If you're near a TV, it'll usually give you a context-sensitive point of interest, and then he'll appear on TV. You can watch for a bit. Usually nothing will bother you. But yeah, he gives you a little intro or a little excerpt about the happenings of the city. But here you go, the first mission of the game that progresses the story.
Hell no it ain't. Zeke's gotta eat.
You take the stairs. I'm using the express elevator.
Oh, man, get to have all the fun.
Yep, and unlike Mario 64, if you jump from anywhere in the game, you're fine. You will not be hurt.
Oh, that was one hell of a jump, man. Wish I could do something
Which is
like
awesome,
that.
because you're going to be constantly jumping off skyscrapers and stuff.
That sucks donkey balls. Hey, Cole,
One note
before we head
though,
over to Archer,
you can
I need
jump
to go
onto
pick up the new
anything, but
six-shooter.
do be careful, never, ever touch
That was
water. Water is
badass.
your worst
Second
enemy,
you touch it,
unless
the
it's a puddle.
electricity in your hands cooks off the gunpowder, and the whole thing goes kabam!
So, follow Zeke down the street. He's going to turn you into an alley. And I mean, nothing's going to happen. Just basically it's not even an escort mission. Just follow Zeke. And then he'll show you or introduce you to two more elements of the game, which are all
Told
quite
me he was gonna
pivotal.
leave the gun in the parking lot, a few blocks from here. Hey, Cole, you know what I miss? Pizza.
So,
Big sloppy
yeah, the
slice.
city got pretty
Dribble
torn up
grease,
after the
pepperoni,
explosion.
and
People are
payday.
getting sick.
Have a
There's
big
no
fat
food,
wad.
no
Bells
contact.
in your pocket.
I think I just passed the police station because there were 4 police cars that were destroyed right there. Everybody's sick and complaining. The civilians, their pedestrians are really
told me to put up my hands.
just as angsty and moody as anybody else.
Take off. Awesome.
Yeah, awesome. Until we run into a wall of cops.
Like I said, awesome.
And Zeke's an interesting character.
Like that again.
A friend of mine compared him to George Bush. He speaks like Bush.
Ah, come
But
on.
whatever.
He told me he was gonna leave it under a car.
So you're gonna run up onto
Figured
these
it'd be only
cars,
one.
and if you
We'll
hold
never find
L1 and press
Stand
X,
back.
you'll use your
I got an
shockwave
idea.
technique, which pushes stuff out of the way. Enemies, cars, doesn't matter. And the gun will always be on that last car corner.
Yeah, me neither. There was this surge.
And that technique, the shockwave, uses energy. How if you run out of energy, you'll be more susceptible to damage, and also your vision will start to get blurred. But if you tap L3, you'll be able to see sources of lightning. And if you press L2, you'll be able to absorb lightning. So whenever you get damaged or hurt, look for a point where you can absorb electricity and it'll help heal you very fast. It adds additional, basically it speeds up your regeneration ability.
Cole, you there?
Hey, babe.
You
So,
hear they dropped some food?
make sure, even if you're in a firefight, always keep tabs on the sources of electricity around,
Alright,
just in case you run out of juice, you can recharge real quick.
Used to be I could barely power a light bulb. Now I'm jumping off of buildings, frying the junk on Zeke's roof.
You jumped off a
Also,
building.
everything in this game, just about, is climbable. Anything that looks like it holds your foot, or it can be a foothold,
After what happened to
Cole
Amy,
can climb onto it, which makes for excellent exploration.
see you guys at
Then
Extra
you can
Square.
always
I
get
love
the
you.
jump on enemies.
You too.
So now you're making it to this central park fountain area thing, where military or someone has dropped food and supplies. So go in and nab it.
Boy, it's stuck up there. I hate to say it, pal, but hey, you're the only guy here who'd live from a fall like that. You gotta climb up there and knock that stuff free.
So now you'll be introduced to the climbing aspect of the game, and you can literally scale anything. So jump onto this flagpole and then make your way up there. Even if things don't look climbable, climb it. You'll be surprised about or amazed by all sorts of stuff you can climb and walk on. Also, when you climb onto beams like that, it automatically gives you a buffer.
We are east.
So whenever you're on a tightrope or a power line, you don't have to be extremely sensitive about where you walk. Usually,
Too late.
you'll be able to right yourself about fear of falling off. But let's introduce you guys to the first enemies of the game.
Before the blast, they were just a bunch of junkies dealing drugs. Now, they own the Neon District. Taking whatever they want. That changes today.
So we have the Reapers, which are the Red Gang members of the Neon District. And that was a Thunder Pound, so you jump and then press square. It'll cause you to plummet to the ground and release a shockwave once you hit. Now, these guys by themselves are pretty weak and kind of nonsense fodder for your electrical attacks, but in groups they'll quickly flank you and hurt you with your bullet fire. And the thing is, if they run you down too much and you're not around any electricity, then you'll be in trouble. And they will not let up, and their accuracy with the machine guns is quite impressive. And because there's so many of them, they're hiding everywhere. That makes it hard for you to get up to them. You do have limited melee options, but it's always a good idea to just zap them from afar, unless you're right up on them, since there's no real execution style technique. On this run through, I will be using the Gigawatt blades because I was a nerd and reserved them on GameStop. But yeah, that pretty much can kill in one hit for the most part. So they'll be hiding around the park, zipping in and out, get those Reapers, and then take them out. And now you'll be introduced to your first karma choice.
A lot of food here. Enough to feed the three of us for weeks, maybe longer. Bet if I fry a couple people in the crowd, the rest will run away. The food will be all ours. But some of these guys might starve.
Yeah, I know. I'm such a jerk. But that's how you get your first evil choice, and you're now a thug. And your body will change a little bit, and your lightning will actually become red.
It'll keep us in vittles for a long time. I'll get this hauled out of
And
here.
you'll see how people are affected by you.
What's wrong with you? People are starving, and you're stealing the only food they've seen in days?
I did it for
But
us.
that's about it.
To make sure
And I'll
we're
see you
taken
guys
care of.
next
I don't get
video.
you sometimes.